Hi, I'm Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. So today's pick a card is going to be how would a tarot card reader like myself describe you. So in other words, let me describe you in detail. I hope that you enjoy. If you're new to my channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're liking the video as we go along, please be sure to give me a like. And leave me a comment too, because I will always respond to those comments. I truly appreciate your feedback. All right, let's go ahead and get started with today's pick a card. How would a tarot reader describe you? Hello and welcome to your pile selection with gemstones. So if you are drawn to the light green aventurine, you're going to choose pile number 1. If you are drawn to the blue quartz in the raw, you're going to choose pile number 2. And if you are drawn to this Dalmatian jasper, you'll choose pile number 3. Of course, if you feel drawn to more than one pile, feel free to watch more than one pile. It's up to you. And if you begin to watch one of the piles and it just doesn't seem to resonate with you, it's always okay to go back to the beginning and to choose again. Because this is a general reading, so that sometimes happens. If you're ready, let's go ahead and begin. But if you need a little bit more time, you can go ahead and pause the video. Hello and welcome, my pile number 1. So thank you so much for being here. And today I'm going to go into detail about how would a tarot reader like myself describe you. I'm going to be using some channeling. I'm going to be talking to spirit. I'm also going to be using a couple of different tarot decks and some oracle decks. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be starting with the Conscious Spirit Oracle. Spirit, please be here now with me as I deliver messages to pile number 1, all about how would a tarot reader describe them. Please, Spirit, may my messages be clear, concise, and accurate, and may they resonate with pile number 1. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we've got, I love this. I understand and embrace the opposite forces in life that bring about balance. Alright, now I'm going to shuffle some more cards. I can already tell that you seek balance, though, in everything. And I really do feel, too, that you really are drawn to spiritual symbols, such as yin-yang symbols. You may consider yourself to be a spiritual person versus religious. You have a very dreamy nature about you. You could have Pisces in your chart, but even if you don't have Pisces in your chart, I do feel that you're very much a dreamy type of person. Sometimes reality can get to be a little too much, and you may enjoy a nice escape from time to time. This could be a glass of wine, watching your favorite movies, or doing whatever else makes you feel good, because with this kind of card here, this tells me that you really do enjoy the, just kind of closing your eyes to the world sometimes and getting into your own little world and your own little safe bubble or safe zone. Both the eyes are closed in this card and in this card. The person has her eyes closed, and I really do feel like Spirit is telling me that Sometimes you feel like you want to close the rest of the world out and you need that escape. It's very important to you to recharge for your spirituality and for you to be at your best for other people, because you know, in order to be at your best, you really do have to be taking that time for yourself, going within and meditating, or doing some kind of yogic practice like yoga, tai chi, something like that. But I feel like there's something that you have to do that's a spiritual act every day, whether it be meditation, like I said, some kind of movement, like physical movement, and this helps you to recharge. But also, there is a need to escape, okay? So there is a need, and this doesn't have to be a bad escape. This can be a healthy escape. This could be the need to spend time alone, or the need to spend time with close friends and de-stress. Spirit, what else can you tell me about pile number 1? How would a tarot reader like myself describe pile number 1? Looks like you've been through a lot of pain in your life. You've learned a lot from it, though. You've lost a lot of friends along the way. You may have lost a lot of people that were important to you. This has not been easy for you, but in some ways it has given you a strength like you've never known before. With the 5 of Pentacles, you've had a course of bad luck throughout your life. You may have had unlucky events happen to you. You may have felt like at times you were hitting a wall, just going up against a wall, like nothing was happening for you. And maybe this is what caused you to seek out your spirituality, because I do see you going through some sort of transformation here from somebody who has been hurt or shut out or felt isolated. Maybe you even felt like, you know, ostracized from people in general. Maybe you always felt different, or like you didn't belong or fit in. And this has really amplified your spirituality. And I really do feel it's given you a strength. You're very loving and very kind. You're very good with animals as well. Sometimes when people meet you in a romantic capacity, they fall in love with you really fast. But I do feel like this pile spirit is telling me that you may have met some narcissists in your lifetime. People who came in, put you up on a high pedestal, and then within a few months knocked you down. And I feel like some of you might have taken too much for too long, and you've had to learn how to really truly nurture yourself through all of that. And I'm hearing trust. It's been a long road to trust, trusting others and trusting yourself. Many people would describe you as really psychic, somebody who's very in tune with your psychic gifts. You're learning to trust yourself. You're learning to trust your gifts, but it hasn't been easy. Maybe this is because of the trust issues that you had with other people. But it's okay to trust yourself and the intuitive nudges that you get. And I do feel strongly that you are learning this, that it's good to trust yourself. We can't always be 100% right all the time. Remember that. So continue to love yourself. Look how far you've come. With the Death card there, this tells me that you have really overcome so much, and you have transmuted all of the negative things that have happened to you into positive things. You are a transmuter of negative energies. And many people would say that you have changed. You're not the same person that you were 5 years ago, you know, or 10 years ago. Like, you have seriously changed. Some people never change. That is the saddest thing, when someone never changes. But you have changed, my Padawan. You have changed in so many ways. You've become truly the best version of yourself. I heard holy. You could literally be a very spiritual person and so in touch with the divine that you don't even realize that you're radiating this very peaceful aura about you that calms people. You may have a way of calming animals as well. And this is why animals feel peaceful in your presence. You could be like an animal whisperer. Okay? You have a very gentle spirit about you. This keeps on, like, I keep looking at this. I feel like you have become like the yogi. You know, somebody who goes within and meditates. You have found what works for you. You have elevated yourself. And you've learned how to let go of the pain. And I feel like too, you have learned that sometimes going through hardships make you a better person. But I also do feel like you're learning to let go of people that don't treat you right. And you're getting stronger, and your resolve is getting stronger. How else could I describe you, Pile One? You're really honest. You don't like lies. Sometimes you can be very blunt in your nature, like when you tell the truth, because you don't really like to sugarcoat things. You'll say things in a nice way, but some people think it's very forward or blunt. Because you're very careful not to lie. You don't like it when people lie to you. It like physically makes you upset and like sick to your stomach if you find out someone you cared about lied to you, and you don't want to lie to others that you care about or anybody. I feel that very strongly with this pile one here. You hate lies and deception because of the trust that you've built over the years with yourself. And I do feel also that you live within karmic principles and you revere the karmic laws or the law of three, or whatever it is that you believe in, that you know deep down that the ways in which you're living are going to yield either positive or negative results. And so this is why you live with honesty, because you want people to be honest with you. And I do feel as well for this pile, for you, that you are extremely good at reflecting on what's going well in your life, what is not going well in your life, and staying on that right path, because it's so important. It's so important to you. And just know that you are on your right path with that Chariot. Many of you are on the right path and you know it. I feel like with some there may be some doubt about, are you on the right path? But just know that you are. I think that currently there's something being offered to you from the universe that just isn't resonating with you in the moment. This could be a change, a potential for change that you do not want or agree with. You could also have something at the moment that is making you feel somewhat sad. But you know that if you focus on it, it'll grow. So I do feel that you are good at taking your mind off from it, hence the escape here. Hence that need to escape. Sometimes life really gets to you, pile one. And I do feel like currently there could be something that is kind of getting to you, but you're so strong, you can get through it. There might be something that's a little bit throwing you off balance, but you've got what it takes to get yourself back into alignment, okay? So for some of you, this is going to be a sadness or a feeling of just wanting to go a little faster. Boredom, sadness. You really want something. There's a heart's desire here. And there's an offer being made to you that you really don't care too much about. Okay? Anything else, Spirit, that you want to add to this conversation? Yeah, I was going to get some more cards, but I decided that I want to do a channeled portion where I talk to Spirit. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Spirit, what do you want me to know about pile number 1, and what can I convey to them about themselves? I just heard you're stronger than you know. And I heard you're as strong as a rock. You are as strong and as steady as an anchor or a rock. You know how to get grounded. Okay, you know the tools. You've got the tools to be grounded. And for many of you, it's just about getting in the right mindset. Gratitude. You're good at gratitude. You're good at being grateful in the moment. I feel like for you, pile number 1, you know all about the spiritual principles. And these principles act as guiding lights to you in your life. And you live by them and you practice them. And you're very conscientious about them. And these are going to serve you well. I just heard too that many of you could have the opportunity to teach others in this lifetime all the things that you've learned because of the things that you've gone through and endured. You are able to be a tool in order to be a catalyst, a transformer, a transmuter of energy. Also, Spirit is saying that some of you may have a yin-yang tattoo, and you may even have a tattoo on your shoulder or back. Shoulder or back. Okay, and I am sensing an angel wings. And you could have a tattoo with angel wings or a spiritual symbol of some sort. Okay. You have a striking inner and outer beauty, but your eyes sometimes reveal a deep pain from the past. Okay. But there is the beauty in the pain, and the beauty comes from the transformative energies that this death card talks about. How you are able to take something painful and turn it into something beautiful and learn from it and grow and help others and be a light. I'm getting strong light worker vibes from this pile. You're a beacon of light. Spirit is calling my attention to this lantern. You're a beacon of light to many people. You could literally be a therapist, a healer, a counselor. I'm also hearing magi. You could be very magical, very into real everyday life magic. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? You're doing well. Job well done, I'm hearing. You're an overcomer. And you're a survivor and a thriver. And you're doing so well. That's what Spirit is saying. And know that your spirit guides and your angels are always with you. And it's okay to talk to your spirit guides and ask them their names. And to have conversations, because one thing that is really coming to my mind is that your guides want to communicate with you. And I'm also getting 777. So if that number is meaningful to you, please know that that angel number is coming through for you. The 777 is the number of the divine. I feel like this pile 1, you're very gifted, very blessed, more so than you even know, and you're going to be coming into more spiritual gifts. Yes, you're going to be able to divinate. You're going to be able to see into possible futures. You have to practice this gift though, but because of all the things that you've been through and all of the good things that you're doing and putting out, all the good vibes you're putting out into the world, you're going to be blessed. And I really am seeing and sensing that here with the cards. And I'm intuiting this too, that you're going to be blessed from spirit, from the universe, with more intuitive gifts. But you must practice and trust. Trust was in the beginning, and I'm going to end with that note too. Trust yourself in all things, and trust the universe's plan for you. And that is how I would describe you, and how other tarot readers might describe you. Thank you so much for being here and listening to this pile number 1. I appreciate you. I love you all so much. If you are new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video. Also, if you leave me a comment, I will always read those and respond. I appreciate the comments. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you would like a further personal reading, please check out my description box below for how you can obtain a personal reading with me. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated. Much love to you, pile number 1, and many blessings. Bye. Hello, my beautiful and lovely pile number 2. So for those of you who chose image 2 or the blue quartz in the raw, you are in the right place. So we are going to be looking into how would a tarot reader describe you. I'm going to be using a few different tarot decks and oracle decks, and I'm going to be doing a channeled portion at the end where I'm going to be talking to spirit. So I'm just going to cleanse the decks and say a little prayer to spirit. Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages that resonate with pile number 2, all about how would a tarot reader like myself describe them. In other words, let me describe you with spirit's help. Thank you, Spirit. And I always just shuffle until I get a tingling sensation in my solar plexus and heart area. All right, so we got these two here. They came out together. Reach out and Flames of Wisdom Crone. All right, two very beautiful cards, very powerful. I'm really sensing that you're a very spiritual person, even magical, I might say. You almost come across as having some witchy vibes. You could be into real life magic. You could be into, no, you don't have to be, but you could be interested in spells or real life magic. Okay. Also, you may be manifesting or working on manifesting something currently. You are working on something, on some kind of big goal that you want. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell me about pile number 2? How would a tarot reader like myself describe pile 2? I feel like for this pile, for pile number 2, you are somebody who has a lot to offer. A lot to offer this world. You are very talented and gifted, and many people actually have you up on a pedestal. They may not tell you that, but a lot of people respect the type of work that you do because you're, I just heard a high-end earner or top-tier individual. All of these things denote that you're very talented, driven, and hardworking. But that also you have so much to offer to other people. Some of these things that you're offering to other people are things that you are either making with your own hands or creating, or you could have even come up with these ideas that you are promoting to other people. This could be a service that you're offering to people, but whatever it is, these people are really valuing what you have to offer. See how he's standing on that bench and these people want to buy what he's offering. This tells me that the things that you offer to other people, people consider as gifts. You could even like to dabble around in tarot cards yourself. You could have a true talent with reading tarot cards if you were to cultivate this even more. That's what Spirit is telling me. And manifesting, my goodness. You have a lot of, I'm hearing the words raw potentiality for being able to create what you want to create, to co-create with the universe. I would say that you're a very hardworking person and that you've recently been starting to build more income for yourself. You've been saving more money. You might have recently had a job offer or something, some kind of change within your field, like maybe promotion or elevation of status, raise, something like that. You may have started your own business as well. You have one of the best attitudes. This has gotten you so far. You have a sunny disposition. You're really, really protective of your loved ones a lot. Fiercely protective. You're also very protective of the things you've earned and built in this lifetime. Because you have manifested so much for yourself, other people may look at you and say, you make it look easy. They may look at your current situation and say, you make this look easy. How do you do this? Because you, as far as like other people looking in on your life, you look like you've got it all. The happy home life, abundance, everyone in this card is happy and exuberant and dancing and rejoicing with life. That is how you appear to other people. You may be thinking, well, I'm not always that way. I'm not always that happy. You may not always be, but overall, this is how people see you, and how I would describe your energy as very brilliant, very bright. You're a light. You're a light to others. You're warm. You can make people feel better. The Six of Cups. You are an excellent friend, and family is important to you. But within those boundaries of family and friends, you do have some big boundaries. Even if they're friends or families, they still have to treat you right. And I would say that you know this, and that you live by this. And that if people ask too much of you, you would know how to protect yourself and say no. And I do feel like that is something that you have cultivated over the years, and that you are getting better and better at, is putting up big boundaries with people who would like to tear you down or be very jealous of you. For some of you, I am sensing narcissistic family members, such as a narcissistic mother. But you are handling this the best way that you can. For some of you, you might have had to put up some huge boundaries with this mother figure. Or it could have even been a father figure. For some of you, I feel like maybe you don't even talk to or communicate with this narcissistic family member anymore. Know that you are doing the right thing if you are relating to that, because you've had to take care of yourself. And part of your success now is the way that you're feeling better because you're taking care of yourself and protecting your energy from negative people. With the Page of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress, I would say that you are a very creative type of person, and you could be actually making money at doing your hobbies, things you enjoy. If you're not, there's a real earning potential for doing things. But like I said earlier, you are creating things with either your hands or coming up with brilliant ideas to market or to sell to other people. You're able to make money. This is quite lucrative, and it makes you feel happy. You feel secure financially. With all of these pentacles, I'm feeling that you feel very secure. The Queen is very secure, so secure she can give other people advice, like very good advice. You may get that a lot. You may get a lot of people coming to you, seeking out your advice or asking you, how did you come this far in your life? How did you get to be where you are today? How is it that you're so happy? You're celebrating here with friends. You're celebrating here. You're celebrating here. How is it that you are so abundant? We've got the Empress here. I would also say that you're very physically attractive, creative, very creative. And I might add that you are very pioneering. You like to come up with new ideas, and you're very courageous and bold with the ideas. And confidence is something that you have a lot of. You exude a lot of confidence. And you're quite dynamic. There's a lot to you. You're very multifaceted as well as multi-talented. You have many sides to you. And I'm hearing too that you are never boring because you're always doing something fun and creative or new and exciting. You like to try new things. You like to shake things up. But there is a side of you that, you know, you do the work you need to do and you're very responsible about it. And people respect you because of this. Now I'm going to draw some L-key cards. Spirit, what else can you tell me about pile number 2? Regina, leadership, power. Many people see you as someone who's in a position of power. You could be a leader in the workplace. Many people look up to you within the workplace. You could be someone who trains others, teaches others, some sort of a guide, manager, upper management, something like that. I do feel that many people think you're a gentle and positive leader. And if you're a spiritual teacher or some sort of teacher, you have a wisdom about you that can't be learned. It can't be, it cannot be taught. It's something that comes from within, okay? You can't just learn it from a book. And no one can teach you, but you were born with these gifts and this ability. And there is a resignation in your eyes that tells me that you know exactly what you're doing and you have this confidence about you. You also have a lot of healing energy. You could be very good at giving massages. You have a healing touch. Whoa, this one flew out. She who resists, fearless. You're fearless. Yes. Justified, resistant. Nobody can really pull the wool over your eyes. And nobody wants to. I feel like this pile, you don't have a lot of enemies. You have people that would like to be you, but you don't have a lot of people that do not like you. Many people like you and admire you. There is almost like this sense of that you are a respectable person, very highly respectable. I do feel like though, because you have worked yourself up from the ground up and you've cultivated your natural gifts, and also in conjunction with the fact that you're taking care of yourself and setting boundaries, you're becoming quite powerful. And I am hearing powerhouse. Not only are you very good in the workplace, very talented here, but I might also add that with the crone here, you are a wise one. Okay, you have lived many lifetimes here on this earth and in other planes and dimensions, and you are a wise soul. And this is one of the reasons why people cannot pull the wool over your eyes. You are a human lie detector. You can call someone's bullshit. Okay, you know when somebody's full of shit. You know when somebody's trying to deceive you. But I do feel like no one would try to dare deceive you because you can read them like a book and they know it. I mean, look at her eyes. Look at her eyes. The way they look at you is like fierce. I feel like you are very fierce. I don't feel that people are scared of you or intimidated by you, but yet there's like a respect, an earned respect about you. Okay, it's an earned respect. Feminine grace. I just heard feminine grace. Even if you're a male watching this, you could have a lot of feminine kinds of nurturing qualities about you. You are not afraid to nurture others. You're very kind. This is what makes you so warm. You smile, you like to smile a lot, and you love to joke around. Jokes can really elevate you and put you in a good mood. This is what Spirit is telling me. And I'm hearing jovial. I'm getting strong Leo vibes here with the sun. I'm also picking up earth sign energy and water qualities. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I mean, all the signs are here basically. Everything but the swords. So I do feel that you're a very well-rounded person. That's what this tells me with all of these here. The cups, the pentacles, and the wands tells me you're a very well-rounded person. And I believe that's because you have lived many lifetimes and your soul has remembrance about all of the things you've done in the other lifetimes. It's a very subconscious kind of feeling and knowing. But it gives you a wisdom, a deep wisdom, which is why many people come to you for advice. Now at this time, I will see if I can channel from Spirit some more things on how I can describe you or how other tarot readers might describe you as well. I just heard personable. You can get along with all walks of life, all types of people, all echelons. Okay? Because of the many lifetimes you've lived, your soul has experienced. What else, Spirit? I am seeing someone who's playing a musical instrument. So you could have a close love and relationship with music. I do feel that very strongly that many of you could have played a guitar or some kind of musical instrument as a child or teenager. If you are now an adult and you haven't picked up that guitar in a while or played that piano in a while or whatever it is, Spirit is saying please get back to that, because it's going to open up new arenas for you, healing avenues inside of you. And also Spirit is saying if it's been a while since you picked up a pen or pencil and did some sketching or drawing, it's time to get back to some of those old hobbies that you have let go of, or maybe you haven't had a lot of time for. It's important to make the time and carve out the time for those hobbies, be it drawing, painting, like this, painting, drawing, something artistic that will allow you, or musical, or even put on some music and dance. These things are going to elevate your spirit and make you happy, that much happier. Because I do feel like for Pile 2, you can get stressed out from work very easily. With all of the burdens and responsibilities that you have a lot of duties and responsibilities, and you may have pressure at work. And this is going to make you feel more calm and more childlike. I hope that you've enjoyed this reading, Pile 2. And if you have, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. If you've liked this video, please like the video by pressing the thumbs up. And if you would leave me a comment, I would always love that, because it gives me great feedback and I will respond to you. If you need a further personal reading, please be sure to check out my description box below for how you can obtain a personal reading with me. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but always appreciated. Thank you for all my returning subscribers. I love you all very much. Take care and many blessings. Bye. Hello, my pile number 3. So if you chose image 3 or this Dalmatian Jasper, you are in the right place. Today we're going to be going into the topic of how would a tarot reader like myself describe you. I hope that you enjoy. I will be using the Everyday Witch Tarot. I will be using the Classic Rider-Waite, the L Key Oracle, and the Conscious Spirit Oracle. I'm going to be doing a channeled message at the end where I will be talking to Spirit, getting more information about you intuitively. Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to pile number 3, all about how would a tarot reader like myself describe them. Spirit, please tell me everything that you can about pile number 3 that we need to know. Thank you. So I will start by cleansing the decks. I will shuffle until I get this tingling sensation in my solar plexus. I got reach for your dreams here. I love that. Many of you have a lot of dreams that you're wanting to come true. A lot of things that you have, desires of the heart. Okay. And this is so good. You also have the unconditional love for yourself and others. This is getting you where you want to be. You have a protective spirit around you. This could even be some sort of wolf or animal spirit protecting you and looking over you. You have a very nurturing heart. If you are a female watching this, you could be a mother. You could be an excellent mother, very nurturing. Even if you're not a mother, you have this nurturing ability. And you really know how to love yourself and others. The love that you give is priceless, I'm hearing from Spirit. It can heal. You have the capacity to heal. You are really good with babies and children as well. You have a gift. You could be a teacher. And maybe you work with young children. You could work at a daycare or something like that. Even if you don't, though, you could just have a real gift with working with children and understanding small children. You have a nurturing heart. I feel the love that you're giving to yourself, and I feel like it's very inspirational. You are an inspiration, whether you know it or not, to other people. This is you going after what you want, and the magic wand here shows me you're a powerful manifester working on making your dreams come true. I would also add that you're highly spiritual. You practice meditation or some sort of spiritual practice. You are a teacher to others in some capacity, and many people look up to you. You are, with the Hierophant, someone who is in some sort of teaching position, or somehow exemplary with your living by your example. Other people are learning from you spiritual things, or even if you are in the field of education, you could be teaching kids or young adults things that are academic but undertones of spiritual lessons or everyday lessons. There's like an overarching thing that you're teaching kids, which is how to live a good life, how to be loving, how to be someone nurturing. You live by example. and a lot of people are inspired by you, especially children. You're a very hardworking person. You're very honest. And I love this, that we got the air sign here. In the other piles, in pile 2, we had a lot of different signs, but we didn't have the air signs. So I'm just going to tell you, this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you could just inhabit these kinds of qualities of an air sign. So let me tell you a bit about you and how I see you. I see you as someone who is straightforward. You're a straight shooter. You don't like lies, okay? You are also someone who's highly intelligent. You're very analytical. You're a thinker. You are also someone who is very versatile or adaptable. You can go with the flow and you can change. Resilient. I'm hearing resilient. You have a lot of resiliency and ability to bounce back. Maybe you've gone through many hardships, but you've been able to bounce back. Many changes, but you can go with the flow. You're also someone who can be prone to boredom at times, and so you may like to stay busy. You may have a lot of different little projects going on here, or here, and maybe they're just something that you've started and didn't finish. You know what I mean? Like maybe you kind of like to have a few different things going on at the same time. You may also be a gift giver. Maybe you like to give gifts to people and you like to receive gifts too, and that could be your love language. The way that you treat others is the way that you want to be treated. I'm seeing that very strongly with the swords energy. This indicates that you love a good conversation and you like to speak with people who use their intelligence as well. And you can really respect somebody who speaks honestly and candidly and from their heart. And I'm also seeing that you could have quite a big vocabulary as well. You can have quite high standards for your friends and for your partners. And I don't see you wanting to settle down until you find the right one. For those of you who are single, you won't settle down until you find the right person. And it has to be a very special person. For others of you who do have a partner who's a steady partner, I feel like this person is a good fit for you because of all the traits and qualities that you respect in other people. They actually, they live up to your high standards. I do feel that you have high standards, okay? You do expect the person that you want to be with romantically to be honest. You don't appreciate lies. You do want intelligence in a partner. You do want someone who will never bore you and keep you interested. Also, you are the type of person who can come up with really innovative type of ideas that people have never even heard of before. This could be artistically or in any other fashion. You just come up with wonderful ideas and you really know how to express yourself well. Also, you are very humanitarian and you truly care about your fellow man. You're a loyal friend to everyone. You are very original and unique. you know, you have your own sense of what you like your own style. You could be the trendsetter type, not the trend follower. You may even invent your own style, and it's so unique that you inspire other people to beat by the, or march by the, to the beat of their own drum too. You can be somewhat unpredictable at times. People don't know what to expect necessarily. And at times, you can seem like people maybe don't know what you're feeling or thinking. They may have to ask you because you don't always wear all of your emotions on your sleeve for everyone to see. Okay? Also, I do feel strongly that for some of you, you are moving away from toxicity and very conscientiously aware of how people are treating you, and you really do want that respect from people, and you really do deserve that respect from people, and you're honoring yourself. And I see that here with this heart chakra card. You're honoring yourself, you're loving yourself, you're taking good care of yourself, you're nurturing others and yourself. You are also becoming more and more in tune with your psychic gifts. You're very intuitive. With the High Priestess, that is all about getting in tune with your psychic gifts. The High Priestess is someone who could practice tarot, could practice astrology, enjoys spirituality or New Age. The High Priestess is into manifesting. So since you got this here, I would say that you are interested in either spirituality or the occult. I'm seeing here the crystal ball, the runes, the tarot cards, all the spiritual books in the background. You may be somebody who's an avid reader. Maybe you love to read about spirituality. Astro travel, I just heard Spirit said you could be interested in astro travel or things like that, or remote viewing. These are gifts you can cultivate too, Spirit just said. Six of Wands, you deserve a lot of praise for the things that you're doing, and I'm hearing too, you just don't hear it enough, the compliments that you deserve. You really deserve a lot more kudos and compliments for all that you do. For all that you do. And here again, I'm seeing the child here reaching out to this woman that wants to say thank you. If you work with small children and you don't get the thank yous or that kind of, you know, respect that, or that kind of accolades, or you know what I mean, I know that there's a certain reward that comes with working with children, but just know that you are appreciated for all of your nurturing qualities. And you can really understand the heart and mind of a child. You yourself are young at heart, is what Spirit just said. But you're also very good with elderly people as well. You may even have been a caretaker at one point in your life, or taken care of someone who was elderly. You could have been like a nurse's aide or a nurse or something like that in the medical field. Maybe you've had a couple of different careers in your life. That could be too. Maybe you've worked with different opposite ends of the spectrum, from the very young to the very old. So I'm definitely sensing here that, you know, even if you haven't, you know, worked with the young or the old, you're very good at dealing with the very young and the very old and everything in between. You're good with people. You have amazing people skills. The Queen of Cups here, you are very intuitive. You are very in flow with life. You are giving birth to new ideas. For some of you, you are excellent parents here. We've got the pregnancy here. Some of you could be awaiting the birth of a child, but this talks about your nurturing capabilities, and that's what's astounding to me, is that we've got that here and here and here, and it's like here again, you know, you are very nurturing. All right, so we do have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries here as well. You are a dreamer, like I said in the beginning. You're not afraid to dream. You're not afraid to go after what you want. And I respect that about you. Let's get into the L key cards and see what else I can tell you about you. That came out. She who radiates knowing, ambition, and confidence. I love this card because she has such a unique style, and that's the thing I was telling you about yourself, is that you have a unique style about you, and as far as like the kinds of clothes that you wear, maybe the way you do your makeup, or something about your jewelry or your accessories, or however you just style yourself. You have a unique style about yourself, and it sets you apart, but also you radiate confidence, okay? You have a shining light within you that is guiding others. You are a guide to others. She who surrenders. Chains, bondage, release. Yes, I was saying that earlier about how you are letting go of toxic people, people who you know aren't really worthy of your energy. And you are truly setting some boundaries with people who make you feel uncomfortable, okay? And I do sense that you're surrounding yourself with positive things, and that you want more positivity because you know that it's going to breed more positivity. Let's see if I can just get one more, and then I'll do a channeled message portion. Fear, wariness, trust. I do feel that you have had a run-in with quite a few negative people, and that you don't know who to trust. Sometimes you don't know who to trust, and you may have trust issues when you first meet people, or when someone is new. And I am feeling like this is good. You're being smart about it. You really shouldn't be too trustworthy. If if you don't know somebody, just let it develop. You don't have to trust everyone right up front, but you also don't need to be too suspicious, or definitely don't have fear, but just be smart about it, okay? And I do see you being very smart about it and trying to let go of any fears that you have. But I do feel like for my pile number 3 here, you could have some bouts of like social anxiety, or like feeling a little bit uncomfortable in social situations with some people because of the fact that you were betrayed by somebody in the past. This could be in love and romance, or just when you're meeting new friends. You could be like a little bit suspicious, or maybe suspicious of coworkers, or just kind of like wondering, like, do people have my back? That kind of thing. You can be a little suspicious of people sometimes. Like I said, try to be just more, try to continue what you're doing. Be careful, but just let go of the fear. You don't have to live in fear about it, okay? That's what Spirit is saying. Now what I'm going to do, oh, and I just heard, keep shining your beautiful light. All right, now I'm going to channel some messages from Spirit. Spirit, what do I need to know to tell pile number 3 about themselves? How would a tarot reader describe them? How would I describe them? I feel like for this pile, it's okay to celebrate yourself and all that you're doing, and every little success you have. Please celebrate it, because you've been doing so much and you've been working so hard. So celebrate every little success, okay? Spirit wants you to know that it's okay, and it's good to celebrate each and every little success and all the dreams you have. Celebrate each and every little thing, little sign, or sign of progress, or every little, like, let's say you're on some kind of like weight loss journey or something. For every like 5 pounds you lose, celebrate that, okay? Or let's say that you want to start your own business. take some steps towards being proactive to do this. And with every new step that you take, celebrate it. Okay, you got to celebrate the little things, because you're doing so well. And that's the thing, is that you're not hearing that enough, that you're doing a good job, you're on your right track. You are, like, these people are clapping. See how they're clapping for her? I just want to say, Spirit is proud of you. Okay, anything else, Spirit? I just heard take out the trash. So I literally, I'm like, Spirit is saying, definitely get rid of toxic and negative people out of your life. And if you have toxic work environment, try to be proactive about it. There's many things you can do to combat the toxic work environment. Take care of yourself first and foremost. Okay, for those of you who are experiencing a toxic workplace, you could report this to the right people, or you could, there's many different ways. But the most important thing that Spirit wants you to know is take care of yourself, okay? And do ignore some things. Pick your battles, is what Spirit is saying. Pick your battles. But if something is really, really pressing on you or bothering you, I am hearing that you should address it, okay? You can address it with, like, you know, confront the person, or, like I said, go to the management or manager or upper management or administration and say something, okay? File a complaint or a report or something like that, okay? That's what I'm hearing for some of you. That's not going to relate to everyone. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, I am hearing this might be a very specific one, but if you are trying to conceive a child, know that this will happen for you, but you've got to give it some time. And for some of you, you may need some kind of like fertility help or treatment. So you may want to seek out a professional for that. Okay, that is what I'm hearing. That's not going to be, like I said, that's very specific for somebody out there who needed to hear that. That's what Spirit wanted to bring through. All right, shine your beautiful light. Keep being you. Keep being the magnificent person that you are. I love your energy. You have that nurturing energy. Keep nurturing yourself, and keep nurturing others despite haters. Okay, you're doing great. If you've enjoyed this and you're new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. And if you're a returning subscriber, know that I care about you and I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this, please like this video by pressing that like button, and also please leave me a comment. I will always respond to those comments. I enjoy the feedback. And if you need a further personal reading, check out my description box for more information on how you can obtain a personal reading with me. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never expected but always appreciated. Many blessings to you. Bye.